Hey y'all, I'm gonna be doing a nail talk video today. I did ask for a few topic suggestions on my Instagram group chat, so if you aren't a part of it, feel free to go join. Let's talk about my nail journey and how it all came together. I started doing nails 3 years ago, and honestly the first year was me doing my own nails and just practicing to perfect my craft. I never really thought that I would be the one to be doing nails. It's not something that I knew I wanted to do. It all happened so fast and randomly. Before I decided to purchase my first nail kit, I had no clue what I was doing. I just knew that watching videos and other people do nails was always so therapeutic to me. My boyfriend was actually the one that brought it up to me and told me to give it a try, so I did. I wasn't looking to buy anything super expensive because, as I mentioned, it wasn't something that I planned on doing in the long run. So I decided to go to my local Sally's and buy a Kiss acrylic kit, and that same day I stayed up all night practicing my application, trying to figure it all out and how it worked. But as soon as I started practicing, I fell in love with everything that came with it. It was just like the most calm and therapeutic feeling I'd never felt before. I learned soon enough though that the products you use impact the way that your work turns out. So as soon as I found out that I actually enjoyed doing nails, I started investing into high quality products, Young Nails monomer, Kiara Sky brushes, and I went on a deep dive trying to find the best products that worked for me. Like I mentioned, the first year doing nails was mainly me practicing on myself, but I was also practicing on my boyfriend. Honestly, my boyfriend's a writer. He believed in the process and in me way more than I believed in myself at that moment. He would spend every night letting me practice on him with no complaint, just letting me lock in and hurt him unintentionally, of course. The worst part was that I didn't even know the difference between drill bits or how to do a proper soak off, let alone how to do a pop off set. So when I was done practicing on him, we would spend a good hour trying to get them off of him in all the worst ways possible. He would eventually end up biting them off, and I feel so bad for him now because obviously I know how to do everything properly, and now I realize how much we were actually damaging his nails. As soon as I started practicing, I started posting on my Instagram. I went all in, all gas, no brakes without even thinking about it. Fun fact, if you actually scroll all the way down to my Instagram, you'll see the nails that I did on my boyfriend, and we would do the most to cover up his knuckles and his arms, of course, because he's a man, so he's hairy. I'll pop some pictures up here so you guys could see. As you can see, I was not the best, but I was super proud because at that point I had been practicing for about 2 to 3 months, and that's when I decided to actually start taking clients and start to push my business out there. So the way that I decided to go about that was to do a lot of giveaways. I was doing a giveaway every single time I would reach 100 followers, and that was giving me exposure to a lot of new potential clients. At that point, I started posting every single day, whether it was a client's nails, my nails, or my boyfriend's nails. Around the 6 or 7 month mark, I hit 900 followers, and everything started booming from there. I started getting so much better, and I actually started getting so much recognition and exposure. I started to get a lot more creative as well, so I would do my own nails for inspo and post them, and they would go crazy. I actually had a few Instagram pages post some of my sets. I was fairly new to the Instagram nail tech game, so I remember I immediately started to get hate from other nail techs. I didn't realize how hostile nail techs were and how personal they would take things, but I do remember this one specific situation. So let's get into the tea. I did a brown ombre set, and I'm gonna pop the picture up right here. My client actually brought in an inspo, and so at that point I had been doing nails for about 8 months. It was around Christmas time. So I did the set and I posted it. Now keep this in mind for this next situation I'm going to talk about, because it's going to all come together. So I did the set and I posted it, right? Fast forward to January, I was posting Valentine's Day inspo, y'all, on anything I love. I thought about a design and I immediately started to do it, and I'm gonna post the set here also. So boom, I post the set and it goes crazy, right? Mind you, going crazy to me at that point in time was 1,000 likes on the post, but one of those pop-in Instagram pages reposted it onto their feed, right? So I'm geeked, I'm so excited. I'm telling my boyfriend and my family about this page with over 300k followers posting my work. I want to say I had about 1,000 followers, and that led to way more people following me and changing up the game. But the nail techs that they would usually post had over 10k followers, so I felt mad special. A few hours later after being posted, my excitement hadn't even gone away when I see a nail tech comment, right? And I'm not going to mention anyone's name because, one, I don't remember the names, and two, I'm not into the drama. But anyway, she comments and starts going in, y'all, talking about I took her idea and I stole it from her. I didn't give her credit, and it wasn't fair that me, a new nail tech with only 1,000 followers, was getting posted on this nail page when she and other nail techs try so hard to be posted and don't. Now, y'all remember I said I thought of an idea and I started to do it? That's exactly what happened. I didn't even know who this nail tech was, let alone see any of her nail posts. post. Listen, I'm as real as they come. So if I would have really stole her idea, I would have just came out and said it, because how you mad I did it better than you? Let's not say that one. But no, I didn't even think. Okay, I thought I was being hella original, right? I'm like, boom, this is gonna be popping, everyone's gonna fuck with it, whatever. Wrong. I mean, she did do something similar. It wasn't the exact same, but you can't really be original in the nail tech industry because everyone's kind of doing the similar thing. It's always going to be repetitive, is my point. So anyway, she did do something that was similar to mine, but mine just happened to get more attention than hers. And like I said, I promise y'all, I did not steal her post. I did not steal her idea. It was 100% out of my brain that I thought was hella original. But anyways, remember that brown set that I showed you guys earlier? Well, here comes this gremlin, right? Talking about I stole her idea with the brown ombre and the black flames, and I never credited her. Y'all, when I tell you I was shook, I was flabbergasted. My client came with the picture and showed it to me, right? And I did it. I didn't have any idea that you have to credit anyone for doing a similar set. Safe to say I learned that lesson in the most dramatic way possible. But y'all, when I tell you that the second girl that commented about the brown set, I loved her work. She was popping on Instagram and I legit thought she was so good and so talented. So when she came at me sideways, I was like, there's no way she knows who I am, and it's not even for the right reasons. But trip out, that set being posted led to many more being posted, and I went from like 1K to 10K within, I want to say 2 months. From then on, I kind of understood how malicious people could actually be in the nail industry, so I learned to keep my distance for sure. I also went through certain situations where, for example, I seen a design and wondered how to do it, so I reach out and they didn't answer me, or they would try to get me to pay to see how they do it, as in like their Instagram tips page or something like that. Which, by all means, I agree, if that's what someone wants to do with their information and techniques, all power to them. But I've learned through my experiences that that's exactly the type of nail tech that I don't want to be. I'm very open with my information and products that I use. I also show every step that I do, and I don't gatekeep anything, because I too once was a beginner wondering where to start and how to go about certain designs. I feel like that's one of the topics that no one ever talks about, is how messy the industry could really get when you're like a beginner nail tech, or you're just trying to learn anything in general. There's a lot of secrets and a lot of people trying to gatekeep their information, which, like I said, if that's what they want to do, all power to them. But I feel like it's kind of wrong, you know? At the end of the day, we're all trying to do the same thing and secure the bag, whether that's because you like it or because you're just trying to get the money. Honestly, I could go on and on about this topic and hella talk my shit, but I prefer not to, you know? Let's keep it cute. I always get a lot of questions on how I grew my social media, and that kind of just gave you a rundown of how I went about it. I didn't really do anything in specific. I was just very consistent, and other pages would pick my stuff up and just post it and give me more exposure. But honestly, the best advice that I could give is just stay consistent, stick to your routine. It doesn't matter if your posts don't do well. If you keep pushing your content out there, it's only a matter of which one is going to do super good, which is better than expecting to grow your social media and you're not putting in the effort. Like, I know sometimes in the beginning I would think, oh my god, I'm putting in all this energy to post videos, to post nail inspos, whatever, and some of them wouldn't do good. But it's not about that, you know? You got to think about it in the long run. Like, even now for YouTube, I don't get a lot of views. I put in a lot of effort to edit these videos, to do voiceovers, to make sure I link every product down. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't give me the exposure that I would like. But that does not mean that I'm going to stop, because I know that if I continue, it's going to grow. I'm going to get to where I need to be. I'm going to get where I want to be, as long as I'm consistent with it. Honestly, as long as you're putting in all of your effort and you know you're doing the best that you can at what you're doing, there's no way that all that hard work is going to go in vain. You're going to get to where you need to be. All you have to do is stick with it, you know, no matter what that is, whether it's your job, your career, it does not matter. Like, you just have to put in all your effort and really believe in yourself, and that alone will take you a long way. My point is, you got to be a little delusional in order for everything to work out the way that you want it to be. I deadass started my whole nail career off a delusion. I don't know what it was, but as soon as I got started, I knew it was going to be a wrap for me. I knew I was going to be good. Now, what hyped my head up that way, I have no idea, but it all worked out. I mean, I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I'm doing so much better for myself than I could have ever thought. So, yeah, be delusional. Do your thing, girl. Or boy, whatever. But to wrap things up, that's how my nail journey went and how I grew my social media. I am going to be doing a lot more of these nail talk videos. If you guys are feeling it, definitely let me know. But thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I'll let you guys watch the rest of this clip because I don't know what else to say. I'm going to just keep talking my shit and it's not going to be good. So stay tuned for the next upload. Bye. Also, I'm gonna have everything linked down in the description box. If not, I'm gonna put it up on the screen, whatever works, but you guys will always find that in the description box. And don't forget to purchase my 60 by 60 hand files if you guys want some bomb ass shape like me.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. And you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that. Pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, homie. Sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
You go, oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like the horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time we're making up. was up with you waking up. Now you feel said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you want you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you there. Take you there, won't you? Fill me up till my cup's overflowing. I'm so anxious just to feel that silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. Say our time, we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you there. Take you there, won't you? Fill me up till my cup's overflowing. I'm so anxious just to feel that silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. Say our time, we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had this place on earth. Take you there, take you there.
Lights down right now, put me in the booth. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. And you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know you what you want. Oh, what it does is put it in a song. Alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know you what you want. Oh, what it does is put it
you go. Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like a horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time we're making up. Found you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So I come close, won't you? Won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? With you having this place on earth, take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. With you having this place on earth, take you there, take you there, take you there. Won't you fill me up till my cup's overflowing? I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. It's about time we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We have it, that's on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We have it, that's on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We have it, that's on earth. Take you there, take you there. Take you there, won't you? Fill me up till my cup's overflowing. I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. It's about time we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We have it, that's on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We have it, that's on earth. Take you there, take you there.